Hey guys, what is going on? This is Wrestlelamia back with another episode. Neither rain nor snow nor pandemic stops us from covering the news. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including a rumored schedule for Wrestlemania, superstars hoping Mania is postponed, Randy Orton's upset, Matt Hardy talks signing with AEW, Edge and Roman Reigns looking to fight, and more. Mania's many changes. Vince McMahon is well known for changing scripts at the last minute and booking on the fly, but the situation that forced the WWE to relocate WrestleMania 36 to the Performance Center has led to a number of major changes, and seemingly by the hour. As Wrestlelamia discussed in our previous news video, the WWE decided to split WrestleMania up into a two-night show, with matches taking place not only at the Performance Center, but at different locations. The word going around right now is that the WWE wants to air gimmick matches from these undisclosed locations, but there's no word on where they'll take place or whether they'll be pre-taped. Considering the hassles WWE already has with dealing with an empty arena, they would do well to tape the matches, thus having less logistical problems. One of the changes also being discussed is how many matches will take place. ProWrestlingNews.co's Andrew Ravens noted, WWE had plans to do 16 matches at WrestleMania 36 at one point, but as we know, there are only 7 matches listed for the show. While Wrestlelamia has discussed rumored matches such as the Kabuki Warriors vs Natalya and Beth Phoenix vs Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss, everything other than the matches mentioned by WWE are up in the air. WrestleVotes recently discussed the rumored elimination of one match. Prior to all the changes, a mixed tag team match was scheduled for WrestleMania. Heavy Machinery and Mandy Rose vs Ziggler, Rude, and Sonya. No telling on if that happens now, as comedy spots, like I'm sure would have happened, won't go over without a crowd. The mixed match suggests where the storyline of Otis and Mandy Rose was going to go, with Sonya betraying Rose, with her likely being revealed as the person who texted Otis and said Mandy would be late to their first date. Wild rumor, WrestleMania schedule for Saturday and Sunday. This is a bit of information that should be treated like a wild rumor, but it's interesting due to this being the first year the WWE is running WrestleMania over 2 nights. WrestlingNews.co is speculating that this will be the breakdown for Saturday night and Sunday night's matches. Night 1, WWE title match, Brock Lesnar defends against Drew McIntyre. WWE NXT Women's title match, Rhea Ripley defends against Charlotte Flair. AJ Styles vs The Undertaker, and Kevin Owens vs Seth Rollins. Night 2, WWE Universal title match, Goldberg defends against Roman Reigns. WWE Raw Women's title match, Becky Lynch defends against Shayna Baszler, and John Cena vs Bray Wyatt. The WWE Universe should expect to see more matches added. One of the questions being asked is what gimmick matches are being held other than the Last Man Standing match, and where will the WWE hold it? Rumor: WWE superstars unhappy about Mania move? There's an interesting rumor circulating that the majority of WWE superstars are not happy that WrestleMania is going on, and that it'll take place at the WWE Performance Center. WrestleVotes updated fans via Twitter that, spoke with a source who states, and this is a direct quote, "A majority of the talent are still hoping that Mania gets postponed. Take that as you will." At this point, there's no guarantee WrestleMania will still take place, so these superstars may get their wish. King Corbin blasts fans on social media. King Corbin recently appeared on Corey Graves' podcast After the Bell, and the 2019 King of the Ring winner did not have anything nice to say about fans on social media. Corbin told Graves, "Social media, that's like 5% of our audience. The little kids and the parents out there, they don't understand the terms that these morons are using. You have these idiot neckbeards that want to critique everything that you do, and they're like, God, you've got 4 moves. Actually, I can do about 600, but when I do 4, it irritates you morons. I actually can use social media as a cheat code because they're literally going, John 4576213 on his 12th profile is like, hey man, your vest looks dumb. And I go, that irritates you, now I'm gonna wear 2. Thank you, it's so simple." Corbin wouldn't be the first wrestler to take offense with fans on social media. For some time, Seth Rollins was making a habit of calling out fans with different opinions than his. It's difficult to say whether Corbin's complaints were legitimate or just a means of getting heat for his heel character. Corbin went off further, and I say morons because you guys are morons. They want to say, oh god, he's got go away heat. When I walk out that curtain, everybody is booing me. They just don't understand heat nowadays. This bad guy is getting booed, so he must not be good because I would like him if he was good. That's not the point. You know what I'm saying? And they just don't understand it, and it blows my mind. You people can't be this stupid. Randy Orton upset about WrestleMania? Randy Orton is in one of Mania's biggest matches, but fans are curious just how excited he is to perform to an empty arena. The Viper posted a promotional picture for WrestleMania 36 on Instagram with the following message. Well, ain't that some b****? It's unknown whether Orton is upset that his image was not included on the Mania poster, as suggested by Cage Side Seats' Sean Reuter, or if he's disappointed that he has to wrestle in front of no fans. Edge excited about empty arena match. Orton's opponent Edge, on the other hand, seems excited about his empty arena match and talked about it on the Gorilla Position podcast. Here's the crazy part. It's never been done before, right? Or there's been the empty arena match with Mick Foley and The Rock, but nothing like this. Nothing like WrestleMania in an empty performance center. It hasn't been done, and sure, it's not ideal. We all get it, but we have to make do, and we have to figure out, we have to adapt, and that's what this whole thing will be. There's little doubt that WrestleMania 36 will require each superstar to be at their best, as the empty arena show is a work in progress. Edge seems to feel he and Randy have a good chance of pulling things off, however. I feel confident because I know in Randy, I have one of, and I don't say this lightly, one of the best ever, or possibly, and it's all subjective, truly the best ever to do this. Now you get my brain and his natural ability on this thing, and I'm excited. I'm excited of what we can do and what we can bring to the audience. Because dude, all bets are off. There's no rules, it's an entirely blank canvas. Some individuals thrive on a challenge, so let's hope this year's showcase of the Immortals is a smashing success despite the many challenges facing the WWE superstars. Matt Hardy is excited to be in AEW. The March 18th edition of AEW Dynamite featured two big surprise debuts at the Empty Arena event. The first being Brody Lee, aka former WWE superstar Luke Harper, being revealed as the Dark Order's leader, the Exalted One, and the second being the reveal that Matt Hardy is joining the Elite in their battle at Blood and Guts against the Inner Circle. Matt tweeted about coming to work for AEW after Cody Rhodes tweeted a welcome to Matt. Considering the uncertainty of the current world we're all living in, last night's AEW on TNT was the best audience-free pro wrestling TV broadcast yet, and I'm ready to fight over it. Proud to be part of AEW Wrestling. Matt then added, "Thank you. I'm very honored and proud to join AEW Wrestling, a company that takes great pride in listening and respecting their loyal audience. Excited to change the world with you." How will Brody Lee impact the Dark Order now that he's arrived as their leader? And what impact will Matt Hardy have on AEW? Be sure to leave your comments below. New date announced for WWE Madison Square Garden show. The Wrestling Observer Figure 4 Online is reporting that the WWE has confirmed the new date for its Madison Square Garden Road to WrestleMania event. The WWE live event scheduled for this Sunday, March 22nd at Madison Square Garden has been postponed and rescheduled for Saturday, July 27th, it was announced. All original tickets will be honored for that event. Sunday's event was supposed to be part of the WWE's Road to WrestleMania house show tour. It was going to feature an appearance by D-Generation X, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Shawn X-Pac Waltman, and Road Dogg. An NXT Women's Championship match was originally on the card between Rhea Ripley and challenger Bianca Belair. One thing to remember is that there's still a rumor floating around that WWE will make this MSG show its date for WrestleMania should the 4th and 5th April dates be postponed. Roman Reigns and Edge lay claim to dominance at WrestleMania. WWE superstars never tire of going on social media and talking smack, as seen when the big dog Roman Reigns tweeted, "2 nights of WrestleMania. WWE's biggest event just got bigger. One of those nights belongs to the big dog. Who will claim the other?" WWE Hall of Famer Edge had something to say and tweeted back, "Aw, that's cute, big pup, but whether you realize it or not, if Randy Orton has the nads to accept my challenge for WrestleMania, we've already marked our territory on what the real main event is. After 9 years, the wolf is back in the yard. Hashtag last man standing, hashtag main event." Are Edge and Roman laying the groundwork for a match down the road, or is this just some smack talking from superstars with too much time on their hands? Reason Raw ratings rose. As Wrestlelamia mentioned, this week's Raw ratings rose fairly well, and now the Wrestling Observer's Dave Meltzer has the reason why, explaining on Wrestling Observer Radio that The rating was because they put the Royal Rumble on TV and stretched it out to almost 2 hours, and people watched because it was the Royal Rumble on free television. Will this lead to similar pay-per-view runs on Raw and SmackDown? Last week's edition of the Blue Brand featured a replay of the men's Elimination Chamber match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Well guys, there you have it, the wildest wrestling news stories and rumors you need to know. What do you think about these wild stories? Be sure to leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time for some more wrestling content.